Students, good afternoon. I am Mohammad Nauruzur Rahman, Associate Professor, Department of English, Rajshahi College, Rajshahi. Today, I will read Lesson 5 of Unit 12. And the title of the lesson is Kuakata, Daughter of the Sea. Here you see some key points of my today's class. First, I will read the text and describe it. Then, you will find some MCQ questions for practice. Then, I have set some open-ended questions, I mean short questions, for your practice. Then, I have set another question, flowchart. Here, you will see how you will answer a flowchart. And then I have set another question, close test with clue. So students, now I am going to read the text. Look at the title of the lesson, Kuakata, Daughter of the Sea. You must have heard the name of Kuakata. It's a famous tourist destination of Bangladesh and it is called Daughter of the Sea. Now think, why is Kuakata called Daughter of the Sea? It is called Daughter of the Sea because it is naturally very beautiful. Let's start reading the text. Kuakata, locally known as Sagorkonda, is a rare scenic spot located on the southernmost tip of Bangladesh. Local people of Kuakata call it Sagorkonda. In English, it is called Daughter of the Sea. Why? Because it is naturally very beautiful. And Kuakata is a rare scenic spot. It is unusually beautiful. And it is located on the southernmost tip, southernmost edge of Bangladesh. If you look at the map of Bangladesh, you can see Kuakata on the southernmost extreme end of the map of Bangladesh. Kuakata in Lotachapli Union under Kolapara police station of Potokhali district is about 30 km in length and 6 km in breadth. So here students, you here come to know about the location of Kuakata and you come to know that Kuakata is in Lotachapli Union under Kolapara police station of Potokhali district and it is about 30 km long and 6 km wide. It is 70 km from Potokhali district headquarters. So we see that Kuakata is 70 km from Potokhali district headquarters. I mean Potokhali district town, and 320 km from the capital Dhaka. An excellent combination of the picturesque natural beauty, sandy beaches, blue sky and the shimmering expanse of water of the Bay of Bengal and the evergreen forest makes Kuakata a much sought after tourist destination. The explanation of the sentence is that if you go to Kuakata, there you can see natural beauty of the place. There you can see sandy beaches, you can enjoy blue sky and the shining spread of water of the Bay of Bengal, and also you can see evergreen forest, and all these things have made Kuakata attractive for the tourists, and for these things tourists choose to travel this place. The name Kuakata takes its origin from the story of a kua or well dug on the seashore by the early Rakhine settlers for collecting drinking water. Here you will come to know how the name originated. The name Kuakata originated from the story of a kua or well which was dug on the seashore by the early Rakhine settlers. They dug the well to collect drinking water. The Rakhines had landed on Kuakata coast after being expelled from Arakan by the Mughals. So you come to know that the Rakhines landed on Kuakata coast after being expelled or banished from Arakan state of Myanmar by the Mughals. So when they landed on Kuakata coast, they needed fresh drinking water. So they dug the first well to collect drinking water. Following the first well, it became a tradition to dig wells in the neighborhood of Rakhine homesteads for fresh water supply. And following the first well, it became a practice to dig wells in the nearby area of their houses. Kuakata is one of the unique spots which allows a visitor to watch both the sunrise and the sunset from the beach. Kuakata is a unique place because from there a visitor can see both the sunrise and the sunset. That perhaps makes Kuakata one of the world's most attractive beaches, and this speciality has made Kuakata one of the world's most attractive beaches to the tourists. The long and wide beach at Kuakata has a typical natural setting. You came to know that Kuakata beach is long and wide, and it has the normal features of other beaches. This sandy beach slopes gently into the bay, and bathing there is as pleasant as is swimming or diving. This sandy beach, Kuakata beach, slopes gently, means goes down smoothly into the bay, and there one can enjoy bathing, and bathing is as pleasant as is swimming or diving. That means one can enjoy bathing, swimming or diving in its water. Kuakata is truly a virgin beach and a sanctuary for migratory winter birds. Kuakata is truly a virgin beach. Why is it called a virgin beach? It is called a virgin beach because it is less traveled by the tourists. So if anyone goes there, he or she can enjoy the beauty of this beach. And a sanctuary for migratory winter birds. Sanctuary means a place of safety. Students, you know it that in winter season, birds from the northern regions come to our country for a safer place. So birds from the northern regions come to Kuakata for a safer place. So if you go to Kuakata, you can also see migratory winter birds. Fishing boats plying in the Bay of Bengal with colorful sails, surfing waves, and the lines of coconut trees add to the vibrant colors Kuakata. If you go there, you can see fishing boats rowing in the Bay of Bengal, and the boats have colorful sails and they look very beautiful. And also you can see the surfing waves of the sea and the lines of coconut trees along the sea. All these things add to the lively colors Kuakata. All these things have made Kuakata more attractive. The indigenous culture of the Rakhine community and 100-year-old Buddhist temples indicate the age-old tradition and culture heritage of. So from this sentence we come to know that Kuakata is not only rich with natural beauty, also it has also rich native culture and tradition of the Rakhine community. There are also some Buddhist temples. So the native culture of the Rakhine community and the Buddhist temples, indicate that the tradition and culture of Kuakata are old and very rich. Kuakata is also a holy land for the Hindus and Buddhists. So, Kuakata is a holy place for Hindu people and Buddhists. Each year, thousands of devotees come here to attend the festivals Rash Purnima and Maghi Purnima. And we come to know that Rash Purnima and Maghi Purnima, these two festivals are held every year, and thousands of devotees, many devotees, I mean the followers, Hindus and Buddhists, come here to attend these festivals. On these 2 days, pilgrims take holy bath and enjoy going to the traditional fairs. And the festivals Ras Purnima and Maghi Purnima go on for 2 days, and on these 2 days pilgrims means the persons who travel to visit the religious places. So on these 2 days during the festivals, Hindu and Buddhist pilgrims take holy bath in the sea, and they enjoy going to the traditional fairs. Okay, students, you certainly have got a clear idea about the text. Now, here you find MCQ questions. I have set 20 MCQ questions for your practice. Let's read and try to answer. Number A, scenic spot refers to a place having multiple scenes, a place having calm atmosphere, a place of unparalleled natural beauty, a place of untidy spots. Scenic means having a natural beauty, having naturally beautiful scenery. So the correct answer will be number 3, a place of unparalleled natural beauty. Number B, the length of Kuakata is. In the beginning of the text, the location of Kuakata is described. So you have come to know about the length of Kuakata is that it is 30 kilometer long. So the correct answer will be 4, about 30 kilometer. Number C, the word picturesque refers to. Picturesque means having man-made structures, having beautiful scenery, having huge water, suggesting obscure pictures. Picturesque means worthy of pictures, worthy of beautiful scenery. So the correct answer will be number 2, having beautiful scenery. Number D, the word shimmering in the text could be best replaced by shining, shivering, significant, humid. Shimmer means shine. Shimmering is an adjective, so here shining is the adjective. So correct answer will be shining. Number E, the Rakhines originally came from. You came to know from the text that the Rakhines came from Arakan state of Myanmar, expelled by the Mughals. So the correct answer will be number 4, Arakan. Number F, the best synonym of vibrant is thrilling, colorful, gorgeous, lively. while I was reading the text, I mentioned this word lively. Vibrant means lively. So the correct answer will be 4. Number G, the word indigenous. Indigenous in the passage means foreign. No, it's not correct. Native, alien, and akin. The correct answer will be native. Number 8, the word heritage in the passage means. Many of you know the meaning of this word heritage. Heritage means tradition. So the correct answer will be number 3, tradition. Number I, Kuakata is located in. You know it very well from the text that it is located in Potuakhali. It is not in Khulna, it is not in Barguna, it is not in Bagerhat. So the correct answer will be Potuakhali. Number J, Kuakata is a holy land for. In the last para of the text, it is mentioned there that it is a holy place, holy land for Hindus and Buddhists. So the correct answer will be number 4, both 1 and 3. I mean, it is a holy land for Hindus and Buddhists. Number K, who dug the first well in Kuakata? You know that when the Rakhines landed on Kuakata coast, they needed fresh drinking water. So they first dig a kua or well to collect drinking water. So the Rakhine settlers dug the first well in Kuakata. So the correct answer will be number 2, Rakhines. Number L, the breadth of Kuakata is 30 kilometer. No, it's the length of Kuakata. 70 kilometer. No. 20 kilometer. No. 6 kilometer. The breadth of Kuakata is 6 kilometer. That means Kuakata beach is 6 kilometer wide. What does the word kua mean? It's a Bangla word, so you all know the meaning of kua. Kua means oil, not tube oil, not pond, not ditch. So the number 1 will be the correct answer. The word sanctuary in the passage means it's not cottage, it's not temple, it's not church. So the correct answer will be 3, a place of safety. That's why the migratory birds come to our country in winter season for safety. So sanctuary means a place of safety. Number O, the word pilgrim in the passage means tourist. No. A person who travels to a holy place. Explorer, traveler. Pilgrim means a person who travels to visit a holy place. So number 2 will be the correct answer. Number P, Kuakata is unique because of its, you know that Kuakata has its speciality, and you know that is one can see both the sunshine and sunrise from Kuakata beach. So number 3 will be the correct answer, a speciality of sunrise and sunset. The word devotee in the passage means immigrant, migrant, follower, native. No. Follower of any religion is called devotee. So the correct answer will be 3, follower. Number R, the word unique in the passage means not it's common, excellent, unusual, usual. Unusual. So number 3 will be the correct answer. Unique means unusual, not usual, not common. Number S, who expelled, who banished the Rakhines from Arakan? And we come to know from the text that the Mughals. So number 4, Mughals will be the correct answer. Number T, why did the Rakhines dig oil? You know that the Rakhines dug the first oil to collect drinking water. So number 3 will be the correct answer. Students, here you will find the solution to question number 1. So you can check your answers. Number 2, I have set 5 short questions based on the text. Number A, where is Kuakata located? I have answered. Before you answer the short questions, you must remember that you have to answer exactly. You should not write anything unnecessarily. That means your answer will be correct, exact and precise. I have written this way. Kuakata is located on the southernmost tip of Bangladesh. It is in Latachapli Union under Kolapara police station of Patuakhali district. This beautiful place is 70 km from Patuakhali district headquarters and 320 km from the capital Dhaka. You know that each question has 2 marks, so you should not write it very briefly. At least you should write the answer in 2 sentences. Number B, where does the name Kuakata come from? The question is in simple present tense, so I have tried to answer it in simple present tense. The name Kuakata comes from the story of a kua or well, which was dug by the Rakhine settlers for collecting drinking water. After being banished means expelled from Arakan by Mughals, the Rakhines settled on Kuakata coast, and for pure drinking water they dug wells nearby. Number C, what is the most unique feature of Kuakata beach? Students, you know it very well that the most unique feature of Kuakata is that one can see both the sunrise and sunset from this beach. Although I have written this way, although there exists many beautiful features in Kuakata, one particular feature makes it unique. The unique location of Kuakata allows the tourists to see both the sunrise and the sunset from the beach. It has made Kuakata one of the world's most attractive beaches. Number D, what are some traditional events that take place in Kuakata? You have come to know that 2 traditional events, Rash Purnima and Maghi Purnima, are held every year. So I have written this way: Kuakata is not only enriched with natural beauty, but it is also a holy land for the Hindus and Buddhists. Every year the festivals Rash Purnima and Maghi Purnima are held in Kuakata, and the devotees go there to attend the traditional pictures. The pilgrims also take holy bath in the sea and enjoy going to the fairs. You have to make your answer clear. It must be exact, correct, clear. Number E, what does the expression a much sought after tourist destination mean? It is mentioned in the first para of the text. So the expression a much sought after tourist destination, we find it in the beginning of the passage. The expression a much sought after tourist destination has been used in the passage to indicate a place that is highly desired by most of the tourists as their destination. Why? Because it is naturally very beautiful. That's why many of the tourists desire it to travel. As Kuakata is naturally very beautiful, it attracts the eyes of many tourists, and this has made Kuakata much preferred. You have to make your answer clear. Okay, now I will show you how to answer a flowchart. guidelines for answering flowchart. Students must provide the pieces of information in boxes. That means you must write your answers in the boxes. You have to draw the boxes following the question, following the first question, and you have to write your answers in the boxes. The pieces of information must be written in short phrases, never in complete sentences. Remember that the first piece of information in the first box is written in either short phrase or in a word. So you have to write the pieces of information, I mean your answers, in short phrases. You can never write your answers in complete sentences. And you must remember that the chart must have a flow. That's why it is called flow chart. The chart, I mean the pieces of information must have a flow, meaning that the pieces of information must have a sequence. It should be written chronologically following the first information in the first box. You have to follow the first information given in the first box, and following the first one you have to provide the other pieces of information sequentially. Okay, now based on the passage I have set a flowchart question. I like to remind you that Kuakata is about the natural beauty. The text is about the natural beauty of Kuakata. So I have made the question this way: make a flow chart showing the aspects of natural beauty of Kuakata. In the passage, in the text, you find different aspects of natural beauty of Kuakata. Okay, so I have set the question that make a flow chart showing the aspects. You have to make a flow chart and you have to show the aspects of natural beauty of Kuakata. In the first box I have written sandy beaches. It is an aspect of natural beauty of Kuakata, because if you go there you can enjoy sandy beaches. So this is the first information you find in the first box. Following this you have to provide other information, 5 informations, and you have to write other 5 pieces of information sequentially, chronologically, and you have to write your answers in short phrases. So another aspect of natural beauty of Kuakata is that blue sky. That means if you go there you can enjoy blue sky. Next aspect of natural beauty of Kuakata is shimmering expanses of water of Bay of Bengal. That means shining spread of water of Bay of Bengal. Another aspect of natural beauty of Kuakata is evergreen forest. There you can see evergreen forest. Next and important aspect of natural beauty of Kuakata is that you can see both the sunrise and sunset. So I have written in a short phrase a specialty of sunrise and sunset. Number 6, surfing waves and the lines of coconut trees. All the pieces of information, I have written all the pieces of information in short phrases, not in complete sentences. So students, you will try to answer flowchart this way. You have to provide the pieces of information in the boxes, you have to write them in short phrases, and you have to follow the sequence. This is the last item, close test with clue. Question number 4. Read the following text and fill in the blanks with suitable word from the box. 12 words are given in the box, but you need 10 words. There are more words than needed. Make any grammatical change if necessary. So if necessary you can make any grammatical change of any word. If you answer it properly, first you have to read the words given in the box, then you have to read the passage, then you will try to answer the question. So let's try. Kuakata is a unique beach from where a visitor can dash both the sunrise and the sunset. Remember, before the blank you see a modal auxiliary, and usually we use a verb, present form of verb after a modal. So what a visitor does, what a visitor does on the beach, Kuakata. Certainly a visitor sees the sunrise and sunset. So there are some verbs: attract, enhance, watch, destroy. A visitor usually can watch both the sunrise and the sunset. So watch will be the correct answer for gap A. This has made Kuakata one of the world's most beaches. A visitor can see both the sunrise and sunset from this beach, and this speciality has made Kuakata one of the world's most beaches. Beaches is a noun, so before a noun we usually use an adjective. So we find an adjective colorful. No, it's not a colorful beach, one of the world's most colorful beaches. No, here we find a verb attract. We can make it an adjective, attractive. Then attractive can be used blank. So attractive will be the correct answer for gap B. The long and wide dash at Kuakata has a typical natural setting. What is long and wide at Kuakata? The beach. So the long and wide beach at Kuakata has a typical natural setting. So the word beach will be the correct answer for gap C. This sandy beach slopes dash into the bay. Slope is a verb. We usually use an adverb after a verb. So try to find an adverb from the box. You simply get an adverb in the box: gently. Gently means smoothly. The Kuakata beach goes down smoothly or gently into the bay. So gently will be the correct answer for gap D. This sandy beach slopes gently into the bay, and dash there is as pleasant. What could be pleasant in the sea? Certainly bathing. So bathing will be the correct answer for gap E. Bathing there is as pleasant as is swimming or diving. So if you go there, you can enjoy bathing, swimming or diving in the sea. Kuakata is truly a dash beach. From the text we have come to know that Kuakata is less traveled by the tourists. That's why it is called a virgin beach. So Kuakata is truly a virgin beach. So virgin will be the correct answer for blank F. And a sanctuary for dash winter birds. We know that migratory birds come to our country in winter season. So migrate, in the box you find the word migration. You have to change the word and make it an adjective: migratory. So migratory will be the correct answer for blank G. Fishing boats which ply in the Bay of Bengal. Fishing boats which row in the Bay of Bengal have dashed sails. Usually fishing boats have colorful sails. So colorful will be the correct answer for number H. Surfing waves of the water of the sea. Surfing waves in the dash. Where we see the surfing waves? Certainly we see the surfing waves in the sea. So C will be the correct answer for number I. And the lines of coconut trees. Surfing waves in the sea and the lines of coconut trees have dashed the beauty of Kuakata. The surfing waves in the sea and the lines of coconut trees have dashed the beauty of Kuakata. What have they done? They have certainly increased or enhanced. Before the blank you find have an auxiliary verb, so you have to make the verb past participle, enhanced. Surfing waves in the sea and the lines of coconut trees have enhanced the beauty of Kuakata. In this page, students, in this page you will find the solution to the question. You can check your answer. Okay students, thank you all. Thank you listening to my lecture. Thank you again.